Hi, I'm Ed Emery, and welcome to Insider Issue 4 of my platform for State Senate District 28. One of the questions that is frequently asked, especially in down budget years, is what are we going to do with education? How are we going to fund education? Is it going to be adequately supported? I'd like to talk with you just a little bit about the goals of education, the problems that we face in education that may be even more important than funding, and that is whether or not in Missouri we are educating our young people to be successful. In the past, that is exactly what the goal has always been. It's been to make sure that when a young person comes out of high school or comes out of college, that they are equipped to face life in all of its reality and all of its trials. They're equipped to face it with character, and they're equipped to face it with skills. Today we're failing 10 to 15,000 a year of our young people in education, primarily in Kansas City and St. Louis and the inner city schools, where we are sending young people out of high school and right into the prisons and onto welfare rolls. Missouri cannot afford to continue to do that. Education is very important to me. It is so important to me that my family, my wife and I decided we would educate our children ourselves. And so we raised them at home and educated them ourselves. And I'm glad that we made that decision, because even today I can see in them the things that I wanted in them as a parent. Parents are going to have to get more involved in the education of our children. One of the failures that is always explained to me, one of the problems that our teachers face, is the lack of involvement in parents. And if we're going to do that, we're going to have to give parents something to do. Probably the most fundamental problem we face today in education is that we have redefined it. Today, education is no longer teaching young people how to think. It's telling them what to think. And that is a vast difference. One is indoctrination. The other is a sense of learning and a love for learning. We don't see that same sense of love for learning today. We see young people coming out of school who have been told that they should reject those that have ideas different than their own. We see young people in school many times that are criticized or put on troublemaker lists because they ask too many questions, because they challenge the issues of the day, because they are unwilling to just accept what they're told and not think about it. That has to be changed, and the way it can be changed is to bring parents back into the system, to give them choices, to allow them to be involved. That's what we need in education. We need choices that parents have to make because they'll get involved. They do that when their children reach college age. Why? Because now they have to make choices about college. They may have choices about school, about curriculum. Until we can introduce choice back into education for parents, we won't see their involvement. We won't see any change. We can do that, but it's going to take a fight. It's going to be a fight in the House and the Senate. I want to continue that fight in the Senate as I have fought for that parental involvement in the House. I want your support, and I want your input and questions on how we can together solve the problems we face in education and teach young people how to think, not tell them what to think. Thank you for being an insider and for watching this Insider Issue. We need your support in the primary election. You can contribute financially, or you can volunteer by using the links here on the page. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your interest in Missouri and in this campaign. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.